To your computer.
I'll put it on YouTube later, and then I'll be able to post it. All right, here I am with a new friend. Hello.
Hrafn Guðlaugsson.
Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you.
Too.
And this is the class Psychology Nutrition at the college, and you have been so kind to be scooped up from a yoga class and to come and talk with me and to help the students learn more about Icelandic culture and food and to contribute to our discussion tonight. So thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
Why don't you tell us just a little bit about yourself, why you're here in the United States, and maybe your full name again, since this will be the only time it will be said correctly.
Yeah, okay, my name is Hrafn Guðlaugsson. I am from Iceland, Iceland, the eastern part, just the opposite side from the capital, Reykjavik. And I have lived in the States since 2011. I went to school in Alabama, and I finished and then graduate school late last fall.
You got your master's degree?
Yes, I did.
In business?
Yes.
Awesome.
And but now I'm working on my golf game.
Yes.
Give that a run before I grow up. And so yeah, I've been down here on the island or in this area since mid-October last year.
All right.
So it's a good spot.
Well, I can tell you that after my class sees this, you will have a big fan base in the United States to start with, right there by itself.
So 2 people is a fan base, technically.
Well, you have a...
That's more than one. That's more. One is a fan and a fan base. 2 people.
You have 30 fan base right out of my class. So my students will be interested to hear tonight. I'm going to kind of show what I'm showing. I'll put the GoPro here. What I'm showing Ron right here. And he's going to explain some food and connect it to his maybe feelings about food, how food brings people together, or even just his memories of what this food means to him. So talk to me a little bit about this dish.
Yeah, this is slaughter or slaughter, and this is, I'm not a big fan personally, but it has been a tradition for many years in Iceland, and it's all in the fall when the sheep are slaughtered or whatever. This is, I don't even know exactly what it is like, but all this stuff, fat and blood put together, but it's really healthy. But I don't know.
How come you're not a fan of it? So we've been learning
I don't know,
about
it's just the feeling.
the texture.
Yeah.
Don't like it. In your family, is it served?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, in Iceland, they love it, and it's just an old tradition, and it's probably all right. I guess I'm just scared of it.
I picked the one food in Iceland you're afraid of.
Yeah.
Start our conversation.
It's alright though. It's alright. One of my favorite is it's usually cod or haddock.
Yes.
Like the fish jerky.
Yes. Oh,
And
awesome.
So it's like dried fish.
It's in strips, like a jerky.
You can have it either in strips or just a whole. Yeah.
A fillet.
A fillet, and it's really good. It doesn't smell very good if you haven't smelled it before. Yeah. So it's outstanding. Very healthy as well, protein, and
right.
My friends in Alabama did not like the smell of it. I can tell you that.
So did they ask you, please tell your family not to send any more of that to you?
I asked them to. I got some chocolate and some stuff for Christmas, and it. I loved it.
That's nice.
Yeah, Icelandic stuff.
Icelandic stuff from home. You felt at home and connected to your land and your country and your family, I imagine.
No doubt.
That's
no
awesome.
doubt.
Okay, well, I'll take this terrible dish out of here for you to look at. The next thing I have is this is a kind of alcohol. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
Brennivín.
Okay, can you say it again?
Brennivín.
And tell us a little bit about how this is particularly Icelandic.
It has been there for ages, and it's called in English Black Death, and it's during Thorrablót when I don't know how to. It's like usually in the beginning of the year when we eat kind of weird food like rotten shark and all that.
Do you enjoy that?
And
pairing the rotten shark with the Black Death.
The Black Death.
Is it like a thing of toughness, how to be tough during winter when it's dark for so long?
We're really tough in Iceland. We are.
I'm scared of tough golfers.
It's an old tradition, and it doesn't taste very good. I can tell that, but it's hardcore though.
It's hardcore. As it would be used for brought out at holidays, or is it specifically kind of for this like stoic dark period of Iceland?
Probably that's where it comes from back in the days.
I like Icelandic people.
Yeah.
I like that tough. I was talking to a woman in Iceland when I was there, and she said, it's great right now when the sun is out all the time. You go bike riding at midnight and always up. She said, but then it gets dark, and then and she said, Barcelona.
Yeah.
Do you also take off to warm places?
Spain is very popular for us, for example. Go to the southern part of Spain, even Barcelona, but like Costa del Sol or something like that. It's
get the sun.
Oh yeah, and the beach and everything.
Mm-hmm. But when you go back home, you're taking this liquid.
We'll see.
All right, the next slide I have here for you is, so here's an unusual food. I'll leave my camera on it for a moment. I'm going to let the students ponder to see if they can figure out what this food is. I think you recognize it.
Rjupa. What is it?
It's. I think it's puffin.
Oh, puffin. Yeah.
Is it puffin?
Yeah,
it said it was, but internet.
Yeah, it is. Man. It is. Rjupa is just looks similar.
Yeah. Well, it's that dark mystery meat, as we call it. So, talk about eating puffin. Have you done this?
I have. I mean, we love to kill these cute, innocent animals. No, I'm just kidding. But it's alright. It's in just a couple of parts of Iceland. For example, Vestmann Island, and I guess it's also like an old tradition.
Mm-hmm. Is it a tourist food, or is this something that would be eaten on a holiday and prepared?
Well, it's probably a pretty touristy thing, but at the same time, people from Vestmann Islands probably eat it quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Never has really been a part of my family, the puffin food, but rjupa is another like small bird, and that's for Christmas, and it's more but the puffins, they're probably it's not like on the outside, but it's not that popular probably.
And so the other bird would be more like we would have a turkey at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
And puffin would be more just like a duck, like you'd have it once in a while, but it wouldn't be a common food that we would eat in the United States.
Probably not.
All right. And you have never been puffin hunting?
I haven't.
Can you tell the students how that is done? It sounds dangerous to hunt for puffins.
Yeah, it is. Just pretty much put a strap and just climb the cliffs pretty much, and I mean it's probably a lot of fun. But it's a little bit scary, but we're pretty tough in Iceland, So.
You have that Black Death, and then you go puffin hunting.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness! We all need to run immediately to Iceland and be real people. All right, so I'm going to show you this next image. You'll probably think this is funny, but I did eat something from here. Why is this so popular?
Oh, it's the best thing in the world. This is Bæjarins bestu hot dogs, and this is just where it started, downtown Reykjavik, in just a small, pretty much. It's just a small, very small building, and it's the secret is, the meat is really quality lamb meat. So it tastes delicious, and just the combination. It was a few years ago, voted the second best fast food restaurant in the world.
That's extraordinary.
And there's a famous hot dog there. I think it's just ketchup and no, just ketchup maybe. But Bill Clinton ate there. He loved it.
I'll show the students the picture of Bill Clinton standing there eating.
Yeah.
Now I don't eat mammals, as my students have been told probably, but nevertheless, knowing this was such a famous place to catch a hot dog, I did go in line and pay my 50 cents. It's very inexpensive food for everybody to eat, and I did eat that with my daughter, and I had crunchy onions on it.
Oh yeah.
It was a beautiful meal.
Nice.
I loved it very much.
It's great.
All right, awesome. So the next slide, I have some wordy ones. We're going to leave those. It's about gravies. You guys, I've been told, like to put lots of gravies and sauces on your foods. Is that true?
Yeah, it is like gravy. Yeah, we do like to put sauce with the meat, with everything, and it's really what I miss. From here, if you go on wherever you go, get a steak and there's no sauce with it.
So is it the sauce adds flavor or an element of enhancing the food, or that it's cultural and you miss it? How would you explain?
It's many factors. For example, let's say we are eating lamb, which is delicious, and first of all, our lambs, they're just wild in the nature.
Saw them, they're beautiful.
So there's just our sheepdogs, just take them back in the fall, and
beautiful.
No, and it's not like farm raised or anything like that, but outstanding. But then potatoes, some vegetables, and the sauce just makes it all together. Great.